Hi everybody, how are you guys all doing? Nicole here again with VLOGMAS number 4. I usually try to do my podcast on Wednesday. However, I've been working on hats and don't have a whole lot to share. So yeah, I thought that I would show you the couple things that I have another hat done. I have another one halfway done. My husband bought me a little something, and then I thought that I would do the Crafters holiday tag. Sorry, I just have my tablet right here. I'm just going to read them off of there. So I'm making hats in all different sizes, and I'm donating them to our local shelter here. So here's another one that I did. So like I said before, I'm just making them, cinching it at the top, putting it off to the side, and then I'm going to come back and add all the pom-poms. So I don't know what kind of yarn this is because, like I said, I'm just using all my scraps. And then the one that I have on the hook right now is purple. And it is so soft. I don't know what it is. It is soft. I think I might have got it at Walmart. I don't know. It's beautiful though. So that's the hat I'm working on today. Or tonight. My husband just went to work, so. I went to our local drugstore today because I needed to get stamps so that I can mail out my Christmas cards. And as I was out there back doing that, my husband was with me, and he actually brought this in. He bought me this cute little thing. Isn't he adorable? I haven't opened it yet. Say what the what? So adorable. And then it has a pen on the front of it. And then it's just a notepad. But how stinking cute is that? Love it. Alright. I haven't done any shopping other than that. Because I'm working on the hats and I don't need any yarn for those hats. So let's just do the questions. I don't think that I was tagged, but I wanted to do it anyway, so I'm going to do it. And I take each and every single one of you guys to do it if you haven't done it. So I'd say don't wait to get tagged because this is how we get to know one another. Just go ahead and do it. Well, anyway, that's what I'm doing. First one, what is your go-to crafting method for the holidays on whether for decor or gifting? Handmade gifts or store-bought or a mix? A mix. I'm the type of person that when I make something, I like to make it, I like to wash it, I like to hand it off. So I'm not very good at keeping things when I make them for somebody because I'm excited and I want them to have it because I made it because I feel like they needed it, deserved it, wanted it. Not really made gifts, but sometimes, like last year, our family did a swap and I made a big blanket, which I'll include a picture somewhere within here, as a Christmas gift that I picked the name for. And then the year before that, I had made my daughter-in-law's blankets, and I'll put some pictures somewhere within here. And then a couple of years ago, I made a wreath, and then I gifted that to my sister-in-law. I'll see if I can find a picture, and I'll put that one in here. But really, it's mainly store-bought things, and because the kids are getting all bigger, it's the girls that get spoiled rotten. And my girl, I mean, she's 19, but she's my baby, so she gets spoiled too. But mainly store-bought. I find that a lot of people don't appreciate when you make them stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of time go into it, and I just wish that people would be honest with you and tell you that they don't want anything. Like I know in a couple different groups that on Facebook, people were complaining last year that people were telling them not to make them anything. You know, it probably sounds so rude to say that to somebody, but at the same time, they're telling you. So don't waste your time, don't waste your money, don't waste your energy, don't waste anything. Because if they're not going to use it, what is the point of making it, right? Who is the most craft-worthy person in your life and why? My daughter. I would say probably 85% of the stuff that I make, it's all for her. And she must have about 7 cardigans, and I have a whole bunch right here that I'm making for her. And I know I get a lot of slack because people are like, oh, well, how many heads does she have because you're making so many hats? How many sweaters does she need? She appreciates and she wears the things that I make for her. So I think that type of person would deserve to get it all. So she gets a lot. I mean, that kid easily has 8 blankets. And that yarn up there, I bought that to make another blanket for her. And I am working on that blanket. Haven't picked it up in a while, but I'm working on that one for her. Yeah, so that's why I make her things, and I know that the time that I'm putting into it is going to be appreciated. What luxury craft item is on your wish list? I don't really have per se one. My kids are all raised, so in our normal life, whatever we want, we can just go and do that, and it's not a big deal. The past couple of months has kind of been trying just because of dealing with WCB and, you know, getting onto disability and doing all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I don't think there's really anything really big that I would want my kids to get for me or anything, right? I'm going to spend the day with them, and that's all that I ask for. I guess a couple different things that I've kind of thrown out there in the past to them was I want tulip hooks. I want them so bad. Joyce sent me one, and I absolutely love it. And I just can't justify spending that much money on hooks, so I've passed it along, and maybe if they don't, it's not a big deal. I have tons of hooks, so I'm not worried about it. Describe a crafty holiday tradition you do each year. And I guess make crafts with the girls. But they're only 3 and 2, so I mean, it's not like a really long time. But we've always done crafts, even with Berlin. I've done crafts. She's a very crafty person. She draws fantastically. She's a painter. Yeah. What is your holiday decor style? I'd say that my decor style is probably just basic. The only thing that we do is we get a real Christmas tree, and then we just decorate that, and that's really about it. I don't really have I also do have a village set that I have built upon getting. However, since the kids are bigger and they're not around for Christmas, and typically we go to one of their houses, the past couple of years we haven't put it up, which it is absolutely stunning and beautiful, but it does take a lot of time, and if it's just me at home, then I don't need to have that up. So that is, I mean, I still have it, and I'm passing it along to my daughter when she moves out. So describe the largest or most complicated item you have made, handmade for the holidays. What was it? When did it start, and how long did it take to complete? Nothing. At Christmas time, I want things to be very, very easygoing, no stress behind it. So if I felt like something was too big to complete or that was going to give me trouble, I just wouldn't even bother, because at the end of the year, nobody needs to feel like they failed at something. So nothing. Describe a holiday crafting fail. Does cooking or decorating count? When my daughter was younger, we used to, every holiday, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, we used to make muffins, and we would decorate them, and we would go and see what we wanted them to look like, and it was like one of those, nailed it! However, they were kids, they didn't care, they liked it, so yeah, decorating cupcakes is not my thing to do. Describe the best crafty gift you have received for whatever holiday you celebrate. Nothing. I go and buy my own crafty things that I want to do. I'm picky. I want to be able to touch stuff. I want to be able to feel it. I want to know if I'd like it. I guess the kids have gave me gift cards for Michael's, but yeah, I like to go and do that kind of stuff myself. Share your favorite holiday mug and show us that mug shot. Ain't going. My drinks I just drink out of like the mason jar with the handles or whatever. Those are my kind of cups. I don't have a specific mug that I use, although I do use the mason jar mugs or whatever. That's my cup of choice for everything. That brings us to the end of it. I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming back time after time and all of the support that you all give me. It means more to me than one could ever know. Not really too sure what tomorrow's Vlogmas. It might end up being Thursday, Friday together, just because I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and it is for my foot. So we are discussing what kind of surgery we're going to do for that. So we'll see how tomorrow goes for me and doesn't. I want to wish Sandy from Crochet Eh the best of luck tomorrow. Don't be scared. Just go into it with an open mind for your surgery. Don't stress yourself out over it. It's really not worth it. It is what it is, and my thoughts and prayers are with you throughout this whole thing. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, in your video you said that you were stupid and you went and watched, your surgery. I do that with all of my surgeries, all of them. I did it with my foot surgery. I did it with my leg. I did it. Well, I have a nerve stimulator implanted in my leg. I will show that maybe in my 10 on yarny things. I had my gallbladder and appendix taken out, so it was like cut from here to here. I watched that before it was done. Any procedure that I get done, any surgery, I watch it first, and people think I'm nuts, but I know I'm going to be out and I want to know what they're doing to me, and I want to know what I'm supposed to expect when I come out. So I do watch it, and I don't know, I freak other people out, but it doesn't freak me out. It definitely puts stuff in your head that doesn't need to be there, but I believe that, and going through WCB and all this stuff, I believe that you're your biggest advocate, and if you don't know what's going on with you, then how are you supposed to respond to it, right? So I love you, Sandy, so much. Your card will be mailed out on Friday, and I'm sending just a little project for you to work on while you're sitting there not able to do anything really big in Australia. So I want to say thanks, guys. Take care. Have yourselves a good one. And remember, be honest, be kind, and share the love. Bye, guys.